Welcome back to SouFLoTV again, my SouFLoTV family. Thank you for sticking with the channel, and shout out to the people just tuning in. Go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe, and leave your comments in the comment section below. Every time we do videos where we talk about mental health in our Caribbean island or in our Caribbean diaspora, and I speak specifically about mental health in Jamaica, we get a lot of flack for it. And matter of fact, those are some of the lowest viewed videos because nobody wants to have that kind of conversation. You understand? I just mad people them. All the stereotypes and all the, what should I call it now? The isms and schisms that go along. A somebody up behind him. A something him smoke. And all these other things. Instead of what it really is. Anyhow, this particular situation exploded, and this is to the extreme of everybody. Before we go any further with this program, I would like for you to go over to Chairs and Benches TV on YouTube and subscribe. Not only that, I want to see SouFLoTV sent me over there. Show a little love, show a little support. I've never steered you wrong, and this is the type of channel right here that you can actually watch without worrying about content being too derogatory. You can't watch it in front of grandma, you can't watch it with your sister them or with your girls, especially the ladies. Go support. Click over, link up with Chairs and Benches TV, hit that subscribe button, and engage with their videos. They have some very educational videos, especially on immigration in Canada, right? Link up over there on Chairs and Benches TV, and I'll see you over there. Come here, go check to see if my supporter them over there. I said, SouFLoTV sent me, so I'm here. All right, one big family, one love. Now, back to our regular scheduled program. The situations we are trying to prevent when we have these types of conversations. Now, the headline says that a man of unsound mind stabbed his mother to death in Trelawney. Could you imagine being of unsound mind? You left reality, mentally speaking, and grabbed your mother and stabbed her to death. Could you imagine what you're going to feel like when you come back to reality? A man who is allegedly of unsound mind is in police custody after he allegedly stabbed, I don't know allegedly because it was witnessed. People stand up there and see him do it. But for reporting's sake, we'll say allegedly stabbed his mom to death in Bottomtown in Clarkstown, Trelawney on Tuesday morning. Odean Vernon, 21 years old, killed his mother, 54-year-old Hyacinth Ellison, after asking her for food. Why would he have to ask his mom for food? Let's look into this story. Sylvia Ellison, who is the sister of the deceased, told the Star that Vernon came to the yard, and he was saying that he was hungry. Her sister, which is the mom, which is dead now, which he killed, she told her sister to tell her son, tell him to wait. She said, before me know what go on, little start bawl for help. When me look, a Odean have her at the fence, a stab her up. Me bawl for help. Help! By the time help come, she drop a ground dead, her sister said. Inspector Denville White of the Clarktown Police said that lawmen witnessed people chasing Vernon into the station. So, him did mad enough to grab him mother and stab her up because him asked for food and she tell him to wait. But he wasn't mad enough that after he did that deed and the community started chasing him to run his behind into the police station, where he knew that police officers would protect him from a mob death or a mob beating, right? The inspector said that lawmen witnessed people chasing him into the station. They told us that Odean had just killed his mother and that they wanted to have their own form of justice with him. Then they want to hold him and tear him up Odin has since been transferred to the Falmouth police station, said Inspector White. Now, as news spread of Ellison's death, Joyce Gibbs, who is a neighbor and a friend, was overcome with grief, man. And she said that, we walk in a cane field for years, you know. We walk in a cane field for years. Me feel it to the bottom of my heart, she said. Sylvia was also worried about her and Hyacinth's 95-year-old mother. How me go tell mama this now? She questioned herself. She and little live in at the house. She soon start ask for little. Me nah go tell her. Somebody else have to go do it. Delroy Anderson, a businessman in Clarkstown, said that Vernon has been having issues for years. Anderson is sympathetic to those of unsound mind who are locked up in prison. I feel sorry for them, but relatives just can't manage them. In the case of Odin, he just refused to take his medication. And when the public health people came, or when them come round, he would just run and hide. See, let me stop right there because we've done these before, and this is what I'm saying. A person like him, a APB needs to be put out on him because he is a danger to the public. Any which part you see him, pick him up. Matter of fact, send law enforcement officials to go corral the area and search and find him and bring him in. You understand? And in these cases, they need to be confined. A person of unsound mind is never going to say, yeah man, give me the medication. A person of unsound mind will tell you, say they're fine. They're feeling okay. And then they do some erratic stuff that makes you know that they're not fine and not okay. I myself have had this run with family members. You understand? And I got to realize that when somebody actually lose it, then no know say they have lost it. Anyhow, they need to be placed in an institution, man, where they can receive medical help and receive need and compassion, receive the needed compassion. It should come down to regular monitoring of them to prevent another incident like that one that happened today, the businessman said. Ah, boy. Lynette Hutchinson says, reading the story of the killing makes me feel sick. I do blame the authority. They should have more structure in the place to protect innocent people from those who have unsound minds. They just left alone without no help or support to wander the streets. Good support needs to be established across the island, needs to be put in place to monitor these people properly. A lot of these people are not mad. They just need food and good support. No, them rotted mad. No sound-minded person don't just grab their mother of all people and just stab her until help come. He never stab her once, you know, and say, "Raw, what me do?" Him grab mommy and lean her up on the fence and stab till people come. His auntie says she a ball for help. And by time help come. Hawkins Kamar says, rest in peace. But just a curiosity. Seeing that he is of unsound mind, how him know say him must run go and hide when public health come? I'm just wondering. It's a sad news though. You see it? Now he might genuinely have a fear for the people of public health, depending on how they deal with him, because we don't know how they deal with him, the inside details. It's just like how the police are there to protect you, but a lot of people are afraid of calling the police because of the results that happen when the police come. I live in the United States of America, and I've seen where black family members have issues with their family member that is having a psychotic break. Him stop taking medication, he's going off. The mom calls the police for help. right? The police, knowing that this is a person of unsound mind, they're responding to a call because the mother has told them that her son is in here tearing the house up. She's afraid he's having one of his episodes. She locked herself in a room and she's calling them for help, right? When the police arrives to abuse this person. I've seen situations where abuse the person to the point where they kill the person. So it's not like the person was out of their mind and they were going crazy and the police had to fight them, wrestle them, to subdue them, calm them down, put them in a straitjacket or handcuff them and take them to go get help. That's not what happened. The police end up killing that family member. I've seen where people were trying to commit suicide and the police came and the police have guns drawn telling the person not to jump. So I'm wondering to myself now, you have guns drawn on a man that is sitting 3-4 stories high and wants to jump and land on his head to kill himself, and you're going to do what? Why are your guns drawn? What are you going to do? Shoot the man? Kill him? You prefer to kill him before him kill himself? Oh, don't kill yourself. Because if you do it, we're going to kill you. What? I don't understand the logic. So when we see him running, when the health department comes around, it could very well be he has bad relations with them, how he is treated when he is in their custody. And like I said before, when people are of unsound mind and they go into one of those episodes, that is why it is important for them to be monitored so people can realize when there's a shift and jump right on it before it gets too bad. Because when they're slipped all the way into psychosis, then no talking to them is not going to help. And don't expect them to say, "Raw, you know, so I'm gone totally crazy now, so I'm going to start taking my medication on time again." It's not going to happen. The mind just does not process that way anymore. They're now dealing with voices. They're dealing with erratic thoughts. Their minds are racing with craziness. And the voices become as real as someone that is standing in front of them, speaking to them. Education is needed across the island. In-depth education about mental health. In-depth education about how to intervene, how to monitor, and how to help to take care. It's our citizens, man. And because they lose their mind, don't make them no longer our citizens. We have to take care of the citizens that are unable to take care of themselves. The children, the elderly, and those that are mentally challenged or physically challenged. And until we're ready to have this discussion as a nation again, we will continue to have these extremes happen again and again and again. I don't know what locking them up in prison is going to do, because we all know. Just go lock yourself in your bathroom and stay there for 24 hours and see what it does to your mind. Or have someone lock you in there to where you cannot come out and see what it does to your mind. So imagine someone who is already going through psychosis being locked in a cell. They're going to go bat doo-doo crazy in there. And then after a while, when they calm down, these are the same people they let back out to roam the streets, roam the neighborhoods, go amongst quote unquote normal people and expect everything to be okay. It's a sad situation. Leave your comments in the comment section below. And especially if you have any knowledge of mental health, then leave some suggestions as to how we can better this type of a situation and prevent stuff from this from happening, reoccurring. Because I don't want to hear this again. We heard this before. Remember the man that chopped up the little kids or slit the baby's throat? That was in Jamaica. That was last year. And it was mental health issues with him why he did it. It was his sister's child. We have to get to the bottom of this. It's SouFLoTV. I'm out. Peace.